Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we progress here on into late January 1943, and we are faced with quite... I actually haven't loaded this save, so I have no idea what I'm loading into, but we are faced with quite the set of challenges as we push into Burma, and we are dealing with some strikes on the home front. Commerce raiding! Guys, we have finally researched the wonderful synthetic oil plant. Hoorah! I am excited for that. Okay. Alright, what has exactly happened in the interim? We haven't lost any other cities over here, so that's good. We have one more turn of Golden Age. Blah, 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 blah. Early. Oh, so a lot happened. Okay, yes, we're going... Blah, 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 whoa. Okay, so what happened? So yeah, he attacked me here, attacked me there. We are losing zeros to the Wildcat. 80%. We still have 2 more zeros, but wow, they are hurt. We need to get our fleet out of here. These are the only zeros we have left. They need to heal, because these zeros cannot... they're not enough to protect this fleet. Because, of course, we lost our other aircraft carrier with zeros earlier. Okay, so these guys survived. But let's continue. So, yeah, we lost 1 zero. At least it was just 1. Trading damage. Yes, so they attacked me here with a lot of planes. Huh. And here as well. Ooh, we killed a ship. That's what I was lucky. They came and bombed me here, and I'm guessing they went back into Pearl Harbor. Alright, took out a bunch of collateral damage, nothing big, so they're bombing me here. La 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 la. I don't really care too much about the collateral damage. Oh, Hong Kong! Dun dun dun. Okay. Hong Kong was always just kind of a whatever city. I'm not too worried about that. Cruiser, transport destroyer. Okay. Well, don't think we can really respond to that immediately. But of course, we need to protect Canton. It is an inland city, but that's the city we will be constructing our synthetic oil plant in. So we need to, of course, we're going to protect Canton, but I don't think he's really going to be able to make a push on that city. Yeah, so he attacked me, took Hong Kong. We just had 1 defender there, so. Yeah, maybe I should start stocking some more defenders in my, coastal cities. Took Shanghai, too. And Seoul, wow. Oh, so this is a little bit worse of a turn than I thought. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get a 2 there. Ooh, he tried to attack me here. He did mention in the chat that we had, I guess there was 4 separate combats that I had a 25% chance of winning. And I won. So I think he mentioned that I killed like a very well-promoted Anzac unit. So I don't know if that's what he was referring to here. This Anzac Infantry 42. But it looks like we killed 2 people here with this garrison. So job well done. Job well done. You earned your promotion. Only 3 experience for killing 2 units. I would have thought you'd get to 5 experience. Anyways, so that's regrettable. Killed quite a few people. Yeah, I need to have more defenders in my coastal cities, but I guess it's so well. I mean, I can train more garrisons. It's just rough because I'm trying to send all my garrisons and infantry over here to the Chinese front, but ultimately I do need to protect these home cities. All right. So yeah, I took Shanghai as well. This random Indian infantry here. It's funny. He just whatever. Waiting for his cities to be granted independence in 1947. We were shot down, of course, because our planes, fishing boat, of course, killed a Chinese infantry. I guess they must have made a road here. Because I didn't see, well, I don't know. So, and he attacked me with the flak. That's the AI doing AI things. Why would you attack me with the flak? Why would you attack me here at all? You were... Okay, whatever. Gives you an idea of how how intelligent the AI is. Okay, so why is there a merchant ship here? So that is the turn. Alright, so we got one more turn of the Golden Age. We finally researched commerce rating to unlock the synthetic oil plant. Hoorah. I think I did mention I probably want to be researching assault rifles to upgrade the infantry, because right now we are definitely in an infantry war. So let's go ahead and pick up research to assault rifles to unlock Japanese infantry, 43. And also garrison, 44. We're training plenty of garrisons too, so that's nice. Oh, well, we need self-propelled artillery for that. So scratch the garrison, at least for a while longer. But when we get assault rifles, we can train 43 infantry, so that's good. Yeah, so that's got to be the pick. Can I bump this up to 2 turns? No, not with the Golden Age ending next turn, I guess. So I'll just get it in 3 turns. And I'll stockpile a little bit more gold. Alright. So the first thing, of course, I will be starting construction of a synthetic oil plant here. 5 turns, that's not too bad. Let's put this engineer onto this tile. Let's take over this mine. Let's take over this lumber mill. 4 turns. Yeah, and I'm not going to work that because I'm trying to work an engineer instead. Alright, so we are basically working all the tiles around here. And, of course, we're also making a watermill here. 4 turns. Hopefully it doesn't go back up to 4 turns next turn when the Golden Age ends, but we're doing the best we can. Just a couple of Marines here with 1 movement without March promotion. So I'm not worried about him coming over here and killing a worker or something, but okay. So what do we do here? The jig is up in Pearl Harbor. Let me use my maritime patrol aircraft to do what we do best. Look for their fleet. Let's look up here. Nothing. Yeah. This is tough. Yeah, I do not know. I need to send my fleet somewhere. Let's go check out Midway. Yeah, there's summer in here. Yeah, we need to send our fleet somewhere to heal for at least several turns. I'm patrolling a little bit closer to the home, to the borders, because I'm looking for submarines, because that would be where I think they would be. A ferry Fulmer, those guys. Right here. There's just one ferry Fulmer, I guess? Anyways. Yeah. Oh, that's... Okay, we were dropping off our transport over here in Shanghai every turn, so that sucks that they took the city. We'll retake it, though. Anyways, let's come back over here. I kind of want to get this transport out of here. I don't want them to potentially sink it. Let me see. Do they have transports anywhere over here in Hawaii? I don't think I see any. Transport Liberty ships. There's one over here in Midway. Alright, there's one transport in Midway. Maybe we can sink that. Maybe. So their fleet, the British fleet, is all strewn about in next to China and Korea. So I think if we come back to Wake Island, that might be the best place to heal. It's sort of in between Hawaii or maybe Saipan, because there's a lot more defenders here. What are we looking at? 3 turns. It's not too bad. That's way too many turns to like be out at sea damage though. And then it'll take even probably another several turns to heal. Let me see. What is the path you would take to get to Saipan? Why would you come down here? Why would you go south and then back north? That's odd. Um, yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna head. Where can I send this transport? I can't even get him to Johnston. Okay, I'm just gonna send you here, and hopefully you don't bomb me with your planes. Although I feel like you might. Okay, let's actually come down here. Boom. Yeah, I didn't want to pull any way from Hilo because I want to hold on to this. But I might airlift someone to this city. I'll think about it. I might airlift somebody to this city so I can come and drop them off and take this city. Because I don't believe there's anyone protecting the city. Just to cause a little bit of ruckus. With our transport who's not doing anything anyway. So these guys will all fortify. We'll get to you later. Alright, destroyers. These guys have 25 movement. Ooh, the radar promotion. That's nice. That's actually... Oh, what's the prerequisite for radar? Radar promotion requires either flanking or combat 2. None of these guys have flanking. So it's... I would prefer to keep my combat guys with, if they have combat 2, I'd prefer to give them combat 3, to be honest, because they're my heavy hitters. But, yeah, I gotta give you radar. That's just too good of a promotion to have in a stack. Then I can give you combat 2. Okay. So you have 25 movements. You can get pretty far. Not super far. I want to sail my ships over here, maybe sink that submarine and that transport, because if that transport gets taken out, he can hopefully stop reinforcing Hilo so easily. So let's come this way. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we can do this. This bug really sucks. Do I want to do this? Or should I scout over for, let's scout for something over here. Because if I see his ship over here, I'm much better off trying to attack him. And this guy needs healing. I think I'll keep you healing. Yeah, not really anybody. Whatever. Let's keep going for the planes. Flak. You can heal. Okay, let's go 2 tiles to the west. Boom, boom. And let's send in these D3A Vals. Let's see if we can do anything. 0. Oh, we did. Oh, 22%. So he's at half health. That's an odd number to be exactly at half health. I thought we could sink him. Okay, well, for all these dive bombers, we did sink 1 transport, so it wasn't a complete waste. So I don't know exactly what the odds are. I would guess roughly 10% odds to do like a critical hit on a ship to just outright sink it. So I think those are the only chance we have. That's the only chance we have to outright destroy a ship in the harbor, unfortunately. Okay, so we sunk a transport and damaged a transport. We sunk a submarine and we damaged a transport 22%. Alright. You take your victories where you can. Am I right? I want to get you far away from any potential planes. So we're just going to head southwest because I want to get you far away from any counterattack because our zeros are hurt. We are limping along. I do not want to end my movement in a city that's little to no guarded because I do not need a transport coming out from nowhere and capturing my entire fleet. That would be catastrophic. Happened before in Indonesia, and I do not need that happening again. Alright, that's our movement, because the battleships are the slower ships in the in this group with 18 movement. And can the destroyers reach you? Yes, we can. Alright, we are all together now. Skip your turn. Why am I training artillery here? I mean, eventually I know we'll get transport, but whatever. Yeah, keep on training garrisons. And I remember we have whale still. I think it was crab. We have fish, we have crab, but we don't have clam. It was clam I'm coming to get to give me +1 health in basically all these cities. Okay. Or I guess +2 health, I think. Okay, drill 3 is kind of awesome. Like, drill 1 and 2, I think, are kind of, like, bad. But when you get to drill 3, and especially drill 4, those are excellent promotions. So I'm going to take that. 1 to 4 first strikes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and heal you. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, you can't fight this, so might as well just heal. I think we have plenty of defenders in all of our cities on the Japanese mainland. Could probably use one more here and here in these northern 2 cities. Most definitely. I'm going to keep on funneling people over here. Of course, we are still training more workers because you can't not have enough workers in this game. I think we should come chop down this force and this forest. Let me make a railroad for +1 lumber mill. I'm going to have to assemble counterattack force. But I think this is probably going to be like a hit and run. He might like leave one guy here just to defend. Similar to what happened over here with Sendai. But, yeah. As for this worker, I don't like what happens when you temporarily lose control of these culture tiles, like, in between turns, and now I have to, like, reassign them. Anyways, not a big problem. Because I don't want to lose all these towns. These towns with the levy. Okay. Can get rid of that fort, I imagine. I think this is, like, our worker. Well, there's... You know what? There's 4 mines here. 5 mines here. One of them's a production. So... What do I want to build here? Can't make a water mill. I don't know about making cottages. Yeah. Make a workshop. Alright, let's come chop. I'll make a lumber mill here, actually. We finally managed to train infantry here. I think I remember... Oh, 8 turns. Yeah, not... Okay. Yeah, let's keep on training infantry just to play defensive. And you are a hero, sir. You are a hero. Gotta give you drill. I don't think medic 2 is what you need. 9 turns. Yeah, I guess so. A tank is coming. I don't know if he can survive that. Unfortunately. But we will try. We will try. Oh, look how look how healed this whole stack is ever since we called in this super medic great general. Yeah, we're... Wow, that's awesome. If I get some artillery over here, you are done for. Good, our stack is here. So I did want to cut the railroad line here. He's got 3 workers here, so 3 workers can make a railroad. But if we cut the railroad here, which is what I intend on doing. Okay, you can heal because you need to heal. And you will cut the railroad. Everyone else, we're going to sit here for one more turn, and then we will head south. We got our own stack of 3 workers making a railroad here. I don't want to make a railroad here. Let's come make it here. Yeah, let's make it here. Yeah, I'll keep you here for one more turn. So they did blow up a lot of these improvements around. Are you still starving? Okay. Good, we stopped the starving. All these basic buildings taken out. What do I build? What do I build? I'm going to hold off on the barracks because we still have transports, so training more military units isn't what I need. If I get oil in maybe 4 turns with the synthetic oil plant, do I start production of... Hold on, is this my most productive city still? No, now it's Canton. Sendai is like... it's over here like dozen. It's like my 12th or something most productive city. Wow, of course I can... Did I lose a factory? No, we still have a factory. Well, I can make a gold mine here. Why did it lose so many hammers? Was that all just from the ironworks? I need to make that ironworks somewhere. Where is Nanking? I don't even know. Oh, over here. This is my... That's a weird city to make an ironworks in. But, like, it is my most productive city with Japanese manpower. But I'm hesitant to make the ironworks there because I want the ironworks to help be constructing ships. My next one is... Yeah, all these Manchurian cities are doing much more productive than my Japanese mainland cities. This is unfortunate. And then, so Tokyo is my most productive Japanese manpower on the mainland, but it already has all the national wonders it can. Followed by Harbin, but that's another... that's right here. So it stands to reason that Sendai is my second most productive Japanese mainland city after Tokyo. The question is it worth it at this stage of the game to invest in another ironworks? That's going to be more than 13 turns. Well, I could make a mine here, make a workshop here, but still our golden age is ending. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. That's like half a year. It's more than half a year. Or do I just make a West Point? I think I might as well. I don't know. Like, the city's not doing anything more important at the moment. We still have power. We still have a factory, so I'm going to start production of ironworks. Why not? I'll come back to these 2 paratroopers later. So, yeah, 33%. I want to work that town. Make a railroad here, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think he'll come kill my worker. If he does, I don't know what to say. Yeah, sit here. Scared to send out my merchant ship because of these darn British boats everywhere. I'm gonna just have you skip your turn. Alright, Shanghai. What can we do about you? An artillery and an infantry unit. Let's come over here. Let's form up a little bit of a counterattack force here in Nanking. See who we can pull together. I'm going to put a mine here. I'll get a little mill here. Alright, let's see who else we can get together. Potentially, I could just bum rush Seoul with 2 odds of 33%. Is that worth it? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for that. Alright, lucky me. The luck continues. Lost 61%. Okay. Well, there you go. How much damage did that second attack do? We hit him once. Come on, dude. That's 61%. We hit him once. Aye. Now he's going to get like 2 promotions and be unstoppable. Whatever. I'm scared of these Chinese infantry coming to attack me again. Especially because he has Guerrilla too. So I don't want to come sit on this mine. I will... Well... I almost want to replace this town with a farm, but I will not do that. I will put a farm here, and then probably put it here, so to connect irrigation over here. I will put a windmill here, so I can work a 2 food tile here with some hammers. Boom. Let's do that. Grow a little bit faster. Artillery. Oh, we need to get railroad here, don't we? And right here. Ouch. Okay, we're going to heal this destroyer. We're still healing a lot of our bombers from that catastrophe from a few turns ago. Let me decide what's going to happen over here. Okay, you got your Air Force over Bayou. So we're going to need to bring in the heavy artillery in order to take Bayou, it looks like. We'll tell you what. Let's make a move on this Indonesian city right now. Because it looks like these infantry have basically taken, like, minimal damage. They're all, like, just about at 19 out of 20 health. So, fine by me. All of the city defenses have been wiped out. Let's hit this city for all it's worth. I think let's shoot collateral damage. Let's do it. That still ain't gonna cut it. We're gonna have to hit that another turn. He's not gonna be able to heal up all those forces up to full health again. But I'm not gonna push 32% chance. We just saw what happens when I push. He has a stack of 15 infantry at the bottom, in addition to all those other infantry I'm looking at. Holy cow, okay. Jeez. Whatever. We're going to deal a lot of casualties. We're going to earn a few great generals from this battle, boys. Alright. Alright. We're making railroads. Railroads over here are very important. We need more workers. What can happen with Darlag? I can't bomb it. These planes are up in the air. Fairy Fulmers. Curse you, Fairy Fulmers. Range of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I thought I miscounted. Yeah, 7. So the bombers, that's a no-go. I have no artillery over here. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to do. We're kind of stuck out in the open. Like, he's just going to bomb us. And I doubt the AI is really going to kill this stack. But I feel like I'm overextended over here. Without air support, because of these Fairy Fulmers. I need to wait for artillery to show up. And, well, we have 3 artillery. Which is going to take several turns to get your defenses down to 0. Ah, we're not waiting on anything, so we could go for it. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I do want Darlag because it accesses the oil, but I'm honestly about to take oil, construct my own source of oil in 4 turns. So I don't know if Darlag is so imperative to take. I might just pull back, and I can go to Cyan. Because I don't like the idea of taking this city when I sell these 2 cities, and the Chinese communist over here. I'd rather take Cyan. That opens up, that shortens the supply lines a lot more. If I can make a railroad over here. So, yeah, I kind of think I'm going to pull back from Darlag. No harm, no foul. I hate marching all the way over here just to march back, but I'd rather not waste infantry in that attack. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, I think our bombers are basically on standby. They just have air superiority in every single front I can look at. Even here? Do I dare bomb here? I know you're weak against water units, but I think here might be an exception, these planes here, or these ships here. If I assume that's a ferry Fulmer, that's, yeah. I'm going to go for it. Okay, 13% damage. Yeehaw. Yeah, keep on doing our recon missions. They can't shoot down our recon missions, that's for sure. There must have been an event that blew up their oil, because I didn't blow it up. And he has a worker here, so I'm assuming he's about to start making a well again. So I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Where is this? Oh, here. Yeah. Get you back for heals. Do we have enough to march on Cyan right now? Yeah, I've got tanks. Or do I congregate artillery in order to reinforce the siege of Bayou? I think I'm happy with these guys just sitting here for, not indefinitely, but more or less indefinitely. F for fortify. Yeah, skip your turn, merchant ship. I'm gonna have you skip your turn and end it here. Yeah. You are one brave trooper. You're not even hurt. It's just a matter of time until you get shot down. You know? I hate to put that negative energy out there, but look at this. These guys are all 50% stronger than me. Whatever. Go down fighting till the bitter end. Alright, so, do we have enough people? Yeah, I saw up with our artillery situation. Do I want to reinforce Bayou? I'd rather just wipe out these cities as fast as possible. Like, I don't foresee... Bayou's too defended by Indian infantry. There's just too many defenders here, and Chinese infantry. A stack of well over 30 people. But I know my artillery can be put to good use taking these cities away, which have like maybe 3 or 4 defenders. So I'm just gonna, I think the best use of my artillery is taking out these cities real quickly. Maybe knocking out the Mao Zedong. And then looping back around to finish off Bayou. Once I take out these 4 cities. And these cities over here, I'll just kind of let them do their own thing. So yeah, let's get these artillery units right here. The tank and the cavalry can sit in here, but let's start. Oh, you need to heal. Let's do some recon missions. Okay, let's do one more recon mission. Yeah, not too many. Not too many defenders here. We can easily take this city. We just need to make a push for it. Alright, all these guys. Yeah. I don't know why I told him to come on this tile. I could have just as easily told him to come on this tile, which would be okay. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Tanks congregate here. Yep. Skip your turn. So next turn I'll march here, and then yeah, something like that. All right. Should have given you medic promotion. That's my bad. Come over here. I love these workers. I had no problem keeping a decent amount of defenders over here in these Vietnamese cities. I could use another one in Hue. But yeah. Okay, let's pull back. I don't need to guard this fort anymore. Yeah, let's send these 2 defenders back to Hue. So we have 4 defenders for Hue. Hanoi has 2. I could use another one. I'll keep you here in Hanoi. Let's get this rubber. Have you skip your turn? Skip your turn. Poor boy, gotta heal. Poor bomber. Oh, 2 more artillery. So we have 3 here, 2 here. So we're making quite the stack. Stop taking me back to Tokyo. I'm giving orders over here in China. Of course, we got more artillery over here. Just you wait till I get my oil and I start pumping out transports and rebuilding my navy. Then you're done for. Alright, do I just have one? Forgot about that situation. If I send you over here... Yeah. Send you to Nanking next turn. Oh, good. We're making these farms here. Let's pull up this town and grow a little bit faster. Could put 1 more farm. Because we're nowhere near the happiness cap, so I'm trying to put a lot more farms over here. Alright, let's come do some bombarding. 18.7. I cannot push that. 27.6. Why are these guys so strong? Why did you get drill 4? I am curious about that. How did you get drill 4? Did you start the scenario with that? He might have. Alright, I guess that's the end of my turn. I am just going to send... I'll send a Marine. Why not? Boom. Just in case there's like a garrison here or something. Alright, load you up, and hopefully we can do something next turn and take this Canton Island to do something. That'll be funny. And we can take all these random islands, because I think they're, last time I checked, several turns ago, they were all unoccupied, and that would be funny if I could just go on a little rampage down here in the South Pacific, taking all these unoccupied islands. Skip your turn. Alright. Alright, let's start giving oil orders. Not oils. Yeah, not bad. 4 turns. Well, of course, we're in a golden age, but yeah, train some more of those. Yeah, not bad for artillery. Train some more of those. We need to get mines over here. Gotta take out the Chinese first. Shale plant. Good, we finally got power here. I'm gonna want to put a farm on that tile. Grow a little bit faster. Do I dare make a supermarket real quick for a little bit more health? Yeah. Might make a Kawasaki executive here. Let's do that. Shale plant. Good, we got power here. Wow, we are very unhealthy. Where did that come from? I don't know. I missed the bug mod where you can see which buildings give you the most health right there. I think the hospital is my best bet for health. I just don't want to shrink. We're losing 4 food per turn. So I'm going to dedicate 2 turns of production to this hospital, and then we'll start cranking out more military units. Japanese infantry. So we're going to get the upgrade in 3 turns. Maybe I'll make artillery and then Japanese infantry after that. Kamikazes don't require oil. That's interesting. I guess the idea is that they're a one-way ticket anyway. So they don't require much oil. We're starving. And I don't want to make more work boats until I can reliably defend the fishing boats. So we're just going to have to starve a few turns. We're going to lose all our scientists. Yeah, it's okay. We'll train a couple of Marines. Yeah, we'll train some Japanese infantry. Granary. I might make a granary here, actually. Well, we're at the happiness cap. I need a monument here. We are going to join our motherland. I need to get that Chinese corporation here to get some more culture of mine in this city. I will build a granary, and then I will make a monument here. Because there's a lot of good tiles here, grassland tiles I can chop down and make, I don't know, workshops or something. So that could be a decently productive city. Making another Chinese executive here. I need another Mitsubishi executive. I will train him here. Actually, let's set the artillery. Alright, and that's my turn. You guys might have mixed feelings about how things are progressing. Yeah. He's kind of just going open season on my cities over here because he knows my navy was over here off of Pearl Harbor. So that's, I guess that was a blunder. He just kept reinforcing Pearl Harbor so much, and I thought I could take it. Sunk cost fallacy, and yep, now I'm paying for it, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, really, with how many free ships and navy the Americans get, I really do have to keep my boot on their neck, because once they let up, they're just going to stand back up rather quickly and destroy me. So it's a really hard balancing act to play here as Japan. Is there any health resources that we're missing out on? I don't think our vassal has any that I don't, right? Yeah, I don't think so. There you go. Enjoy. Alright. Need to get that gem. Need to get that copper. Jeez. Need to get that gold. All these mines. What tragedy. What a tragedy. Well, hopefully, let's grow out next turn. Yeah, I gotta pump out the culture. Well, if we train this executive, I could just send him here. So I'm not going to bother even making culture here. I'm just going to go ahead and make a monument. Get some more happiness here. Because this is going to, yeah, I'm not going to bother building culture. I'm just going to really, I think, focus on training these executives, along with all the new Chinese cities that I capture. I got to really focus on that. Okay. Well, the brightest point of news this turn is that I finally unlocked my synthetic oil plant. So that is on the way, and it cannot come fast enough. Just gotta protect it. I have one garrison. I mean, I know it's not. I guess they could do paratroopers, huh? They theoretically could send paratroopers here, so I should, at the very least, now that they've captured Hong Kong, send another defender or two over here. So let me send this super promoted. Yeah. He's got Guerrilla 2, City to Garrison 2. Yeah. I'd probably want to send one more over here, just to be safe. Yeah. Okay. Because I think our whole empire at this point rests on this city of Canton. Alright, that's my turn. Hopefully we can get that in 4 turns. And yeah, so I marked that the British fleet was here last turn. And what do you know? They kind of just split up and went wild. If I am fortunate, my Navy will be able to heal, come back over here and strike down the British Navy, and then we can start reestablishing our perimeter right as we're getting oil and training new cruisers and all that, right as we're not mopping up the rest of the Chinese, kicking out the communist Chinese, and marching into Burma. That would be if everything goes swimmingly. Alright. I think that is my turn for late January 1943. I don't think I missed anything, but I have a tendency to miss things. Why is it? Are workers just really expensive in this mod? With all this, there's just not a lot of food. Okay. Yeah. Alright, anyways, yeah, that's my turn. I should be able to take, well, I guess I can't retake Seoul next turn. Probably not Shanghai either. Probably not Hong Kong either, but that's okay. Hopefully he leaves all these guys to die, and we can just take the cities out. Yeah, so I need to start guarding my coastal cities a little bit better. Word to the wise. Starting with you, Dairen. Okay, thank you guys for watching. As always, leave comments. I am reading them all about what my potential strategies should involve and what I should be doing. Alright. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for more and take care. Goodbye.